Alright, so I'm gonna actually try to record this while talking, even though, whenever I do this, I usually don't do very good. Finally uploading this again. I mean, it was like, what, like 3 months since the last one? I actually don't know. I guess I'll start with, like, the first thing that I did after the last video, which is that I redid the game modes. So, originally, each of the game modes was all of the code in like each game mode. So this is the code for like the parent character. So this is all the basic stuff like moving around, camera movement, changing FOV when you scroll wheel, switching it. So all of the like basic code that every single game mode has is in the parent. And then in all of the separate game modes, you have all of the finer stuff that changes. So, like, with the cube, you have rotation and air. So, like, when you jump up, it spins around. But that's not how it works with the ship. With the ship, it's like, it changes based on your velocity. So, in this, you get your velocity and then you calculate what the rotation of the ship should be based on that. So I also actually like fix the other stuff. So I mean, it's still a bit buggy just because I haven't really doing the game modes right now, but that's what the wave looks like. You can actually do some pretty cool looking stuff with this. Like, the way I have it right now is instead of having individual portals, all of the portals are just one single actor, and then you switch a variable over here depending on which game mode you want. So like, you just saw me change it to a UFO. Now I'm a UFO. Yay. I think I also didn't show what the ball looks like. So that's not the ball. Where's the ball? Here we go. Here's the ball. Show off the ball. There we go, we got the ball. Yay. Alright, so that all I did like right after the last video came out. So let's move on to the stuff that I've actually done, like at least semi-recently. So, okay, let's just go over here. So this is like the first area that I set up. So everything that I've built is just using asset packs because I don't know how to make my own models of stuff. So I got this like sort of spaceship set up. So yeah, that's the spaceship. Over here, it is completely pitch black. Sorry about that. I was setting up like actual levels. So I actually real quick, I made a simple blueprint where you can collect the key. It opens a door. And then you can also use a button instead. So with the button, when you press on it, it goes down, it turns black. When you step off of it, it glows red. And then when it's fully red, it'll close the door. Cool. That's out of the way. That's just like that didn't take me that long to make. This is the level select screen right now. So you got Earth. When you hover over it, it expands. So I have just a blueprint here called level select Earth. And basically you can put this on anything. So, and I'll show that off in the next one. I'm scaling up the wrong thing. Hey, where is it? Oh, wait, it's invisible right now. Okay, so you have this sphere. Looks kind of wonky, but you don't see it. And then you can drag this over anything you want. And then when your mouse hovers over it, this is what the code for it looks like. So when you hover over it, it'll scale up the sphere. But the trick is that you parent objects to it. So like this Earth, if you look over here, you have the Earth and the asteroids. they're all parented to the sphere, the level select sphere. So when you hover over the sphere, it scales up, which scales up everything under it. So you can basically scale up anything you want, just if you just parent it to one of those sphere things. It's hard to explain stuff, so because like I don't know what is gonna make sense to the viewer. So oh yeah, I didn't put any other cameras, so this is the only screen, and you got level select. I mean, this scene looks pretty cool. So when you click on it, you zoom in, screen fades to black, and then you're in this, which is like the Earth level select screen. So I didn't show off these portals yet, actually. Alright, the first time I recorded this, I did a horrible job explaining how this works. So you have 2 portals or more, and then the portals have a variable down here, which you basically click on the other one. So this one is portal teleport. So then you click the other one. You can't see it, but there's a 2 there. So you just select the other one, and then that is how you can link them up. And it's important to link them up because the other portal's camera, both portals have this camera inside of them, and both portals have a screen here, and the screen is going to display the view from the other camera. Now that on its own isn't really going to work. If I go over here, you can see it's just a still image, and like you can tell that it's just like a screen that's displaying what the other camera's seeing. Which is why you have to do one step, which is where you basically make the image on the screen like not change depending on what the camera's seeing. So if I go back into here, no matter where I move my camera, you can see that the image is the exact same way, even if I back up. There you can see, still doesn't look right, and that's because you have to actually move the position of the camera based on where the player is. And to show this off, I just made a rectangle, which is parented to the camera, so it'll just copy the position of the camera, because you can't actually see the camera in gameplay. So if I play it, you can see there's like a white cube over there, and then when I move around, it copies the position of the camera. So if I go over here and I stand like right in front of this portal, and so my camera is right in front of the portal and it's looking down a little bit. And I go to this portal's camera, and you see it's right behind the portal and it's looking down a little bit, and it's copying the exact position of the player's camera just in relation to this portal, and also it's flipped, so it's behind it instead. And that's how you make it so when you actually look through the portal, it like actually realistically moves around with the player's camera. Pretty cool system for portals. Oh, I didn't even go through it. Jeez. So it looks a little bit weird when you go through it because you're in a third-person camera. Like, it's not like first person. So when you go through it, it just kind of looks like you teleport to the other one. Which, I mean, I mean, you do teleport to the other one, but it does look a little bit weird because your camera just like jumps to the next place. So yeah, those are the portals there. They don't work with any of the fancy directional gravity stuff, you know, these blue arrows that I showed in the last video, just because I wanted to get them done because for the level selection screen, which I will get to now. Alright, we got the level selection screen now. So another asset pack, which is just like a dungeon thing. I mean, I'm probably gonna change this. I didn't really have any ideas, so I just modeled out this dungeon environment like literally just today, just so I can show this off. So when you hover over the portal, you can see that it scales up just like how the Earth did. So, but if you remember what I said about the cameras earlier, when you click on it, the camera like actually goes through the portal. I know that it looks like I did basically nothing for 3 months, but some things actually take like such a long time to make. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you hopefully soon.